Hey guys, just wanted to do a short video. Didn't want to spend too much time on this, but it's somewhat Sixers related. We'll be picking within the top five this year, I believe, with our record. So it has to do with Lonzo Ball, who is a prospect coming out in this year's NBA draft. Probably the top prospect in my opinion, but we don't really shed too much light on him because he's really quiet. The guy that really steps into the spotlight is his dad, LaVar Ball. We've heard him in the media with a lot of his comments that he's come out and say. And it just seems like the more and more I hear out of LaVar Ball, the more and more I can't stand. Big Baller Brand released their first shoe called the Zo2s, and that's good and all. You want to compete with Nike, Under Armour, and stuff. I don't think you ever will, but he first came out and said he wanted a $1 billion shoe deal for Big Baller Brand for all his sons. Okay, that's never going to happen, I don't think, especially with the way you are, LaVar. But to come out and say, and even set the price point, I'm sorry, for the Zo2s to be $500. And then to follow those comments with, oh, I'm not going to lower those prices. Why would I? You're not a big baller if you can't afford them. Who would want to spend $500 on a shoe? It's something you walk around in, something you sweat in all day. I mean, it's just asinine. Why would you want to spend that type of money on something you just throw on your foot? You play basketball in. It's stupid. It's asinine. I mean, anything that comes out of this guy's mouth is just idiotic, and I can't stand it. I mean, I'm just so tired of hearing about LaVar Ball. That's why I just hope he stays far, far away from our organization. I hope when the Sixers look into this, they think long and hard about this pick, because what comes with Lonzo Ball would be his dad. His dad is on for the ride. Imagine him in our media. If we lose a game or we lose consistently, he would be right on the radio, bashing the coaches, bashing the organization, probably even bashing the fans. It wouldn't be him, it wouldn't be his son, it would be everybody else. And I don't want that. He's just a cancer. He is the worst type of person you could have, especially in a big media market. Go to New York and do that crap. Don't come here, because we're not going to put up with it. We've had other superstars that have had their parents be real passionate about their kids. That's fine. We've had Allen Iverson with his mom. She was supposedly, a real troublesome lady, but I didn't get that from Allen Iverson's mom. I thought she was awesome. We've had a little bit with Okafor last year, or the first year he was in the league, with his dad, complaining to the coaches, complaining about the coach. He wasn't getting enough playing time, but he's not to the same magnitude as LaVar Ball. I don't think anybody is. I honestly think this guy just goes against the grain to get media attention, to be able to get on TV more and more, or radio or what have you, just to get attention so he can be in the spotlight. He's just always on, and he's just so annoying. And he just gets worse and worse with his comments the more he speaks. So I don't want anything to do with him at all. And it's a shame because his kid really could become something special. Like I said before, I think he's the best prospect coming out in this draft. I mean, he's got great athleticism, I think. He can really pass the ball. He's a real floor general. A real old school player like a Magic Johnson, a Jason Kidd, a guy that's going to take control of the game and they're just running up and down the floor. He can really score the ball too, I think, but he looks to pass first, get his teammates involved, which is great to see. You don't really see that in a lot of point guards nowadays. They're more score first. So to get an old school player, a throwback player like that would be great for an organization, but does it really hamper his draft status at all because of his dad? I think it does. And maybe even if it doesn't, maybe he overshadows his dad with his talent, and I hope so, because I feel bad for Lonzo, just that he has to deal with this, have him as a dad. I mean, can you look at it though? Is he really a great dad? Is he hurting Lonzo more, or is he really helping him? I mean, he did get him a scholarship to UCL. That's great and all. I mean, he pushed him to strive to be the best. That's what I liked about LaVar Ball. That's great. You want to push your kids to make them strive to be the best and think you can never be good enough. That's great. But the more and more, like I said, he's been in the media, it's just verbal diarrhea to me and what he says. And I think he's just a joke. And I want nothing to do with him. So maybe that affects him, maybe it doesn't. I mean, I think the draft is rigged anyway. I'm one of those people, conspiracy theorists, that think the draft is rigged. And I think he's probably going to go to L.A. L.A. will probably keep their pick this year. But if that's the case, if we don't have to deal with LaVar Ball, that's fine with me. Take him, because I think what LaVar does is he just exploits his kids so he can benefit from it. That's just my opinion. But I think he is. He never made it big. He acted like he did. He just never did. I just think he's just living through his kids because he never made it. He was trash. He was big in some JUCO college. He didn't do anything when he was in D1 at Washington State. He averaged, 2 points a game there, and then he went to some JUCO and laid down 20 points. He was on the practice squad for the Jets, but that's not really making it. So why not live through your kids and exploit them? That's what I think he's doing. I think he's a cancer. I want nothing to do with him. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think the risk outweighs the reward by bringing Lonzo Ball here and having him on our team? I don't think it does. And like I said, it's just going to get worse and worse with LaVar. Would you be willing to take Lonzo's talents if it was attached with LaVar's bullcrap? I want nothing to do with it. I don't think it's worth it. Keep him over there. Go over to New York. Just go ruin some other organization. I want nothing to do with it. Stay away from LaVar Ball. And sadly, that has to do with Lonzo. But and another thing, too, your kid hasn't even played 1 minute in the NBA. I mean, he projects to be a great talent. I think he is. Could he be the next Jason Kidd? Who knows? I mean, he's got the sheer athleticism and talent to do so, but you're really banking a lot on these shoes to sell on your kid's expectations to be a great player. I mean, you've come out and said he's better than LeBron, better than Steph Curry. You could have beat Michael Jordan in his prime. Blah, blah, blah. Verbal diarrhea. It's all bullcrap. So, Alor's banking on a lot. Hey, if it doesn't work out with Lonzo, he's got the other 2 kids that he can really bank on something happening with. But this is Kyle Gaffner with the Bitter Birds. Leave your comments. What do you guys think? Do you think the risk is worth the reward? Having Lonzo here with LaVar, you think it's worth it? Would you like to have him here? Do you not mind LaVar? Do you like him? Do you really like what he puts out there in the media? I mean, the guy is a walking meme, for God's sakes, but I don't know. We will see. Like I said, this is Kyle Gaffner with the Bitter Birds. I'm going to make a couple more videos. Just guys, let me know. Leave your comments in the bottom and see what you think. No LaVar. No thanks. All right, guys, I'm out.